Good evening. Let's go way back in time to when I was young. I grew up in a poor family, which meant that my little brother and sister and I always envied the neighborhood kids and the mountain of toys they got for Christmas. My parents managed to give us one toy, but they gave us a lot of affection and attention, so we felt loved. But still, I wanted the toys. December 1973, inflation soared and hung like a dark cloud over our family's money stuff. One day, I overheard my mom and dad whispering, "How are we going to pay these bills?" I got scared. I thought about my parents, and for the first time, I wanted to give them a prayer. Dear God, please help my mom and dad get me good toys for Christmas. That was not a good example of the spirit of giving. So what is it that finally gets a kid to think of others and want to give on their behalf? That lesson was coming. Merry Christmas morning. Holiday music played on our record player, while a fire crackled and popped in the fireplace, warming our little living room. And Mom and Dad held out their arms, and my little sister and brother came running for lots of hugs and kisses. And then we three kids threw ourselves down in front of the plastic Christmas tree, its stiff branches dripping with bright silver tinsel. And at the foot of the tree, just 3 presents. Mom gently warned, "Remember, sweeties, we don't have much money this year. You may not get what you want, but it's still good to get what you need." All I heard was, "Remember, wah, 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 wah," because I was excited, tearing open the wrapping paper from 2 packages of underpants. I felt like the butt of a bad joke. I don't remember what my sister and brother got, but when they went to sit with Mom and Dad for cuddles, I mumbled thanks, took my gift and my pouty lip to my room. Looking out my bedroom window towards the street, I saw the neighborhood kids already beginning to gather. I could just hear cries of, "Look what I got for Christmas!" There were kids popping a wheelie on their new bikes, or dancing around with their Malibu Barbies, or crashing their little Evel Knievel stunt cycles, or putting away their underpants. If those kids had found out what I had gotten for Christmas, they would have laughed at me. I would have felt like a total reject. No way was I going outside. There was a knock at the front door. I heard Mom's footsteps. The front door opened, and Mom called out, "Ev, one of your friends is here. Why don't you go outside and play? It will do you good." And I thought, oh no. I snuck a peek towards the open front door. Relief. It was David, the nice boy from next door. His family was even poorer than ours. He never got anything good for Christmas. Thank you, Santa. I stepped outside, and that's when I noticed that David was practically vibrating with happy excitement. He said, "Look what I got for Christmas." And I watched as he reached into the pocket of his torn jeans and pulled out a cheap plastic yo-yo with the name of an insurance company stamped on it. Well, I recognized a free giveaway, so I laughed. David deflated. His smile disappeared. He said, "I know it's lame, but..." And like a flash of bright tinsel to my brain, I realized I just treated David the way I was afraid the other kids would treat me. It felt like I had snatched away his gift. Shame burned inside of me. I needed to fix this mistake. David was my friend, but what could I give him to make him smile again? There was one thing, but I didn't want to give it up. I unwrapped my pride and blurted out, "I only got underpants for Christmas." David smiled. "Really?" Well, I'm sure he saw my burning cheeks. And then he gave me a wonderful gift. He said, "That's okay. That's usually what I get for Christmas. Hey, you want me to show you how to do a neat trick with my yo-yo?" And off we went to play. That Christmas, I learned there are things more important and certainly more memorable than a toy. Empathy, compassion, understanding, and sharing. I learned that if I think of others and give on their behalf, they feel valued. In brief, while I did not want those underpants, they did help lead me to an important lesson. So Mom was right. It was good to get what I needed.